Every gambler at some point asks the same question. Is there a best time of day to play at a casino? You'll hear people swear that mornings pay better, that late nights are looser, or that weekends are a trap. Some players plan entire trips around these beliefs. And while casinos will tell you that time doesn't matter, the real answer is more nuanced and far more interesting. The idea of hot times didn't come from nowhere. Early gambling halls and riverboat casinos operated very differently from today's massive properties. Games were managed manually, oversight was limited, and staffing levels changed throughout the day. Players noticed patterns, not necessarily because odds changed, but because the environment did. As casinos became larger and more sophisticated, the math behind games standardized. Slot machines were regulated, table game rules were locked in. On paper, time of day stopped mattering, but human behavior didn't, and that's where the story really begins. Casinos operate on cycles. Staffing levels, crowd density, drink service speed, table availability, and even temperature can change depending on the hour. These factors don't alter the odds directly, but they dramatically affect how players experience the games and how they manage their bankrolls. Early mornings are often the quietest time on a casino floor. Fewer players, slower pace, and less sensory overload. For many disciplined players, this is when they feel most in control. Dealers are fresh, distractions are minimal, and it's easier to focus on strategy rather than emotion. Morning play also tends to attract a different type of gambler. Retirees, serious players, and locals dominate these hours. There's less impulsive betting and fewer drunk players causing disruptions. For table games, this often means smoother gameplay and fewer rule misunderstandings. Late afternoons mark a transition period. Crowds grow, energy rises, and casinos begin shifting toward entertainment mode. This is when staffing levels peak and table availability expands. Players often feel more confident during this window, which can be both a blessing and a trap. Evenings bring the casino to life. Lights feel brighter, music louder, and the floor buzzes with anticipation. This is prime time for casinos, not because odds change, but because players do. Fatigue from the day, alcohol consumption, and emotional betting all increase sharply during these hours. Late-night play carries its own mythology. Some players believe casinos loosen up overnight. In reality, what changes is player behavior. Fewer tables, longer sessions, heavier drinking, and exhaustion create an environment where bankrolls disappear faster, not because the casino adjusts odds, but because discipline erodes. Weekends amplify everything. Crowds swell, casual players dominate, and casinos shift heavily into profit optimization mode. Minimum bets rise, table rules may worsen, and patience becomes a valuable currency. For new players, weekends can feel exciting but overwhelming. If this is helping you so far, take a second to subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Keep watching, because what's coming up next is a key piece of information that a lot of players miss. From an educational standpoint, the best time to play depends less on casino mechanics and more on player readiness. The best time is when you are rested, sober, emotionally neutral, and not rushed. That window looks different for everyone. There's also a psychological component many players ignore: memory bias. Big wins feel bigger when the casino is quiet. Losses feel worse when it's crowded. Players often attribute emotional memories to time of day rather than circumstance. Slot players frequently ask if machines pay more at certain times. Regulated slot machines don't change payout rates by the hour. However, crowd levels affect machine availability, betting speed, and session length, all of which influence outcomes in ways that feel like timing effects. Table players experience timing differently. Fewer players at a table means faster hands, more variance, and quicker bankroll swings. Busy tables slow the game, which can help some players last longer and others grow impatient. Another overlooked factor is staff behavior. Dealers late in a shift may be tired. Early shift dealers may be sharper. Pit bosses during peak hours are juggling more tasks. None of this changes odds, but it changes the flow of the game. Casinos also track peak times carefully. Promotions, drawings, and bonus offers are often timed to maximize attendance. Playing solely to chase these offers can pull players into less favorable conditions. For tourists, time of day intersects with travel fatigue. Playing immediately after arrival or late on the last night of a trip often leads to poor decisions. The smartest play is often the one that waits until you're fully settled and alert. Professional and disciplined players tend to favor quieter hours, not because they expect better odds, but because fewer distractions mean fewer mistakes. Mistakes, not math, are the biggest drain on bankrolls over time. So what's the real answer? There is no magical hour where casinos secretly pay more, but there is a best time to play for you, and it's when your mind is clear, your expectations are realistic, and your limits are firm. Understanding this flips the question entirely. Instead of asking when casinos are weakest, the smarter question becomes, when am I strongest? Because in the end, the house edge never sleeps, but poor decisions thrive at the wrong hour. And knowing that might be the most profitable timing strategy of all. And that wraps up today's video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out and tells YouTube this is content worth sharing. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another strategy breakdown, game walkthrough, or insider tip. We've got tons of guides coming your way, and you'll want to be here when they drop.
And hey, tell me in the comments what you want to see next. Whether it's roulette strategies, blackjack tips, slot myths, virtual casino breakdowns, whatever you're curious about, let me know. Your ideas shape what we create.
Before you go, if you're serious about leveling up your casino knowledge, you have to check out the Ultimate Casino Guide. I put everything I've learned into one massive, easy-to-read resource designed to make you a smarter, more confident, more prepared player. If you've ever wondered which games actually give you the best odds, how do pros manage their bankroll so they don't blow it all in an hour, what tricks casinos use, both physical and digital, to influence your decisions, how to avoid the biggest money traps beginners fall into, then the Ultimate Casino Guide will change the way you play forever. It covers psychology, probability, strategy charts, real-world case studies, VR and online casino risks, loyalty program hacks, literally everything you need to walk into any casino and know exactly what you're doing. The link is right here on the end card. Click it and start transforming the way you play. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, play smart, and I'll see you in the next video.